بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
And give good tidings to those who believe and do righteous deeds, that they will have gardens in paradise beneath which rivers flow. Whenever they are provided with a provision of fruit therefrom, they will say, "This is what we were provided with before," and it is given to them in likeness, and they will have therein purified spouses, and they will abide therein eternally. Say, "Shall I inform you of something better than that?" For those who fear Allah will be gardens in the presence of their Lord, beneath which rivers flow, wherein they abide eternally, and purified spouses and approval from Allah. And Allah is seeing of His servants. And hasten to forgiveness from your Lord, and a garden as wide as the heavens and earth, prepared for the righteous. Those, their reward is forgiveness from their Lord, and gardens beneath which rivers flow in paradise, wherein they will abide eternally, and excellent is the reward of the righteous workers. And their Lord responded to them, "Never will I allow to be lost the work of any worker among you, whether male or female. You are of one another. So those who emigrated or were evicted from their homes or were harmed in my cause or fought or were killed, I will surely remove from them their misdeeds, and I will surely admit them to gardens beneath which rivers flow as reward from Allah, and Allah has with Him the best reward. But those who feared their Lord will have gardens beneath which rivers flow, abiding eternally therein as accommodation from Allah, and that which is with Allah is best for the righteous. These are the limits set by Allah, and whoever obeys Allah and His Messenger will be admitted by Him to gardens in paradise, under which rivers flow, abiding eternally therein, and that is the great attainment. But those who believe and do righteous deeds, we will admit them to gardens beneath which rivers flow, wherein they abide forever. For them therein are purified spouses, and we will admit them to deepening shade. But the ones who believe and do righteous deeds, we will admit them to gardens beneath which rivers flow, wherein they will abide forever. It is the promise of Allah, which is truth, and who is more truthful than Allah in statement? And Allah had already taken a covenant from the children of Israel, and we delegated from among them 12 leaders. And Allah said, "I am with you. If you establish prayer and give zakah, and believe in my messengers and support them and loan Allah a goodly loan, I will surely remove from you your misdeeds and admit you to gardens beneath which rivers flow. But whoever of you disbelieves after that has certainly strayed from the soundness of the way." So Allah rewarded them for what they said, with gardens in paradise beneath which rivers flow, wherein they abide eternally, and that is the reward of doers of good. Allah will say, "This is the day when the truthful will benefit from their truthfulness. For them are gardens in paradise beneath which rivers flow, wherein they will abide forever, Allah being pleased with them and they with Him. That is the great attainment. And we will have removed whatever is within their breasts of resentment, while flowing beneath them are rivers. And they will say, 'Praise to Allah, who has guided us to this, and we would never have been guided if Allah had not guided us. Certainly the messengers of our Lord had come with the truth.' And they will be called, 'This is paradise, which you have been made to inherit for what you used to do.' Their Lord gives them good tidings of mercy from Him, and approval, and of gardens from them wherein is enduring pleasure. They will be abiding therein forever. Indeed, Allah has with Him a great reward. Allah has promised the believing men and believing women gardens beneath which rivers flow, wherein they abide eternally, and pleasant dwellings in gardens of perpetual residence. But approval from Allah is greater. It is that which is the great attainment. Allah has prepared for them gardens beneath which rivers flow, wherein they will abide eternally. That is the great attainment. And the first forerunners in the faith among the Muhajireen and the Ansar, and those who followed them with good conduct, Allah is pleased with them, and they are pleased with Him, and He has prepared for them gardens beneath which rivers flow, wherein they will abide forever. That is the great attainment. Indeed, those who have believed and done righteous deeds, their Lord will guide them because of their faith. Beneath them rivers will flow in the gardens of pleasure. And as for those who were destined to be prosperous, they will be in paradise, abiding therein as long as the heavens and the earth endure, except what your Lord should will, a bestowal uninterrupted. Gardens of perpetual residence, they will enter them with whoever were righteous among their fathers, their spouses, and their descendants, and the angels will enter upon them from every gate, saying, "Those who have believed and done righteous deeds, a good state is theirs and a good return." The example of paradise, which the righteous have been promised, is that beneath it rivers flow. Its fruit is lasting and its shade. That is the consequence for the righteous, and the consequence for the disbelievers is the fire. And those who believed and did righteous deeds will be admitted to gardens beneath which rivers flow, abiding eternally therein by permission of their Lord, and their greeting therein will be peace. Indeed, the righteous will be within gardens and springs, and we will remove whatever is in their breasts of resentment, so they will be brothers on thrones facing each other. No fatigue will touch them therein, nor from it will they ever be removed. And it will be said to those who feared Allah, "What did your Lord send down?" They will say, "That which is good." For those who do good in this world is good, and the home of the hereafter is better, and how excellent is the home of the righteous. Gardens of perpetual residence, which they will enter, beneath which rivers flow. They will have therein whatever they wish. Thus does Allah reward the righteous. Those will have gardens of perpetual residence, beneath them rivers will flow. They will be adorned therein with bracelets of gold, and will wear green garments of fine silk and brocade, reclining therein on adorned couches. Excellent is the reward, and good is the resting place. They will not hear therein any ill speech, only greetings of peace, and they will have their provision therein, morning and afternoon. Gardens of perpetual residence, beneath which rivers flow, wherein they abide eternally. And that is the reward of one who purifies himself. Indeed, it is promised for you not to be hungry therein, or be unclothed. And indeed, you will not be thirsty therein, or be hot from the sun. They will not hear its sound, while they are, in that which their souls desire, abiding eternally. Indeed, Allah will admit those who believe and do righteous deeds to gardens beneath which rivers flow. Indeed, Allah does what He intends. Indeed, Allah will admit those who believe and do righteous deeds to gardens beneath which rivers flow. They will be adorned therein with bracelets of gold and pearl, and their garments therein will be silk. Blessed is he who, if he willed, could have made for you something better than that, gardens beneath which rivers flow, and could make for you palaces. For them therein is whatever they wish, while abiding eternally. It is ever upon your Lord a promise worthy to be requested. The companions of paradise, that day, are in a better settlement and better resting place, abiding eternally therein. Good is the settlement and residence. And place me among the inheritors of the garden of pleasure. And whatever thing you people have been given, it is only for the enjoyment of worldly life and its adornment. And what is with Allah is better and more lasting. So will you not use reason? And those who have believed and done righteous deeds, we will surely assign to them of paradise elevated chambers beneath which rivers flow, wherein they abide eternally. Excellent is the reward of the righteous workers. And as for those who had believed and done righteous deeds, they will be in a garden of paradise, delighted. And no soul knows what has been hidden for them of comfort for satisfaction as reward for what they used to do. And it is not your wealth or your children that bring you nearer to us in position, but it is by being one who has believed and done righteousness. For them there will be the double reward for what they did, and they will be in the upper chambers of paradise, safe and secure. He who has settled us in the home of duration out of His bounty, there touches us not in it any fatigue, and there touches us not in it weariness of mind. For them therein is fruit, and for them is whatever they request or wish. Fruits, and they will be honored, in gardens of pleasure, on thrones facing one another. There will be circulated among them a cup of wine from a flowing spring, white and delicious to the drinkers. No bad effect is there in it, nor from it will they be intoxicated. And with them will be women limiting their glances, with large, beautiful eyes, as if they were delicate eggs well protected, reclining within them